What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. We've heard this all the time, stress, 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 stress is killing me. Stress is doing this to me. Stress is doing that to me. I have high levels of stress. Stress, 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 stress. Stress is not killing you. You're killing you. Stress is not killing you. You are killing you. Let me tell you something. All of our ancestors that came before us for millions of years lived under conditions of stress. We're supposed to be stressed. We're made to be stressed. Life is stressful. People all around you dying, sick, suffering, people at work who don't want to see you win. Those of you who are in positions of leadership, authority, you teachers, you principals, you superintendents, you supervisors, when you bring forth a vision, a goal, and you see everybody who doesn't want to support it, not because they don't believe in the vision that you're promoting, but they just don't like you. You have people in your life that you help, you give your last to, are the main ones that are talk about you. Stress is always a part of us. Stress is always around us. But at the end of the day, a stressful life is not what prevents us, you, myself, from being who we're supposed to be. But who does that is us. All right. Stress isn't killing you. You're killing you. Some simple things that will help. So the goal of life is not to eliminate stress, but how can I be a more powerful person to deal with it with more efficacy? Number one, think about the crappy fuel you put in your body. People spend money on shoes, red bottoms, $1,000. You can't even afford them, but you still buying them. $2,000 purses, $3,000 purses don't have $10 to put in it. High-end suits for men. All right. Women spending thousands of dollars on lace fronts, on weaves. We're going broke driving cars, living in houses that we can get in, but we can't maintain them. Yet we buy cheap food. We buy processed food. We buy weaponized foods. We want to go to the grocery store and hold a quarter until it starts to holler. We have this backwards thinking and not understanding that the first step of feeling good is putting good things in your body that aren't made by a man or woman, but that's made by God. All right. So that's the first thing that we do when you increase the level of the quality of food that you put in your body. That helps you to feel better, which helps us to deal with stress. Stress isn't killing you. You're killing you. All right. Secondly, we're too big. We are too big. We're carrying too much weight. I know you think you're thicker than a Snicker. I know he likes it. I know she likes it. I know you don't want to lose too much weight, but we're too big. We're too big. All right. We eat too much, too often, too much of the wrong things. We're carrying too much weight. All right. That weight is an asset. Weight to the human body is like debt. The more debt you're in, the more you're enslaved to your slave master. The more overweight you are, the more you're a slave to feeling crappily. You can't move. Your knees hurt. Your ankles hurt. You got edema. You stay in and out of the doctor's office. You go in the doctor, your blood pressure is always high. You're spending $300-$400 a month on pills that you could come off of in a matter of 60 to 90 days. Stress isn't killing you. You're killing you. We're living in this matrix to where this satanic energy that completely engulfs the internet is creating narratives that are antithetical to the truth. That's the embodiment of Satan, a liar. So here you are, you got people saying it's okay to be big. You got people that's glorify being big. That's not sexy. What's sexy is when I'm in good health. What's sexy is when I'm feeling good. What's sexy is when I go to the doctor and my blood pressure has been regulated. What's sexy is when the doctor tells me that I no longer need insulin. What's sexy is when I start to feel good. I can move. I'm light on my feet. What's sexy is when I have a good relationship with how I'm eating, when I'm dealing with my addictions, when I'm dealing with proclivities in my spiritual man or woman. That's sexy. Stress isn't killing you. You're killing you. All right. Thirdly, the vast majority of adults don't even know what a good night of sleep feels like. There are a lot of people who can't sleep without a CPAP machine, which is a scam. That's all that is. It's another way for people, for industries to make money off of individuals who are digging their grave with their own tongue. You can't sleep without pills, without having a drink. You don't even know what a good night of rest is. How would your phone perform if it didn't charge longer than 30 minutes? Sleep is a part of our spiritual process that is needed. It's a time for us to disconnect from this physical reality. That's why we're not conscious while we're asleep. We're in a different realm because the physical body is recharging. And if I'm putting good foods within it, if I'm caring for it, if I'm doing the things that I need to do, when I have that good night of rest, I wake up recharged and I'm able to deal with the load of life. I'm able to deal with haters because I'm feeling good and I just ignore them. You know, it's like, when you feel good and when you're in good health, who cares what people think about you? All the negative comments I get, my family gets, my wife gets, who cares? Haters never stop anything. When you're feeling good when you can feel good, it starts with you. You can deal with stress. You can deal with problems. You can deal with things that don't work out. Well, maybe I just got to work harder. I got to grind a little bit longer. I got to put in a little extra time. So what? Who cares? I'm not here to complain. So stress, that's a part of life. Man and woman is formed, born in sin and shapen in iniquity. Stress, turmoil, strife, and suffrage is something that all of us have to deal with until they put us in the ground. So you can't change that. I can't change that. But what we can change is how I feel. And when I start working on me holistically, all right, mind, body, and spirit, and I start to feel better, I put myself in a better position to deal with stress. All right. Stress isn't killing you. You're killing you.